Hello y'all, welcome back to my channel. Danielle here, and today we are DIYing thrift flipping items. So I'm pretty sure we can all say that we're guilty of having a pile or a big ass IKEA bag full of potential projects that we want to get to. So this is mine here, but before we get started, I do want to preface that I am very much an amateur when it comes to sewing. Yes, I did make 2 Halloween costumes last year, and yes, I have reworked a few items that came out totally awesome, but it was all luck. I'm very good at winging things, so if you're here for some sort of pattern or tutorial, I'm so sorry, but you're not getting that. What I can offer is inspiration and entertainment while you watch my journey of successes and hiccups while I do these thrift flips. But if you're watching this, that means I did something right. So let's just go through my pile, see what I got. These are items that I've collected in the past 6 months, so it's not too much, but I do kind of already have an idea of what I want to do today. Oh, I'm now a Pinterest girly. I am so obsessed with that app. Here are a few pictures that I'm highly inspired by. I know for sure I want to work with my own tote bag, so we're gonna put that off to the side. Valentine's Day is just a month away. It's a time when we see pink, red hearts slapped on literally everything. So, I mean, what more could we ask for? So if you saw one of my most recent thrift trips, you saw that I picked up this table runner, and I had an idea of doing like sleeves with it. So we're gonna set that aside. I picked up a whole bunch of dead stock asymmetrical sleeveless tops. I have them in pink, red, and I know I have a black one. Oh yeah, these are gonna be really fun. And then, oh yes, I forgot about this. My sister gave this to me for one of my birthdays from Popular. I know she dropped a lot of money on this, so I'm really hoping I don't mess it up. I'm also gonna do a little bit of embroidery. I just learned how last night. These we're probably gonna have to save for another day. All right, our first DIY is one that I've already done before, so I know it's gonna come out cute, but it's pretty much just revamping a classic crew neck sweatshirt. I personally don't wear them very often just because I have really small boobs, and so when I wear any like crew neck silhouettes, it makes me look super flat, just very boyish, and it just doesn't make me feel confident. But what we're doing is just adding colorful ruffle trimming to the neckline and to the cuffs, and then topping it off with a pendant. Let's get started. This is all of the trimming that I have right now. So if you are in the LA area and you want to get your hands on some, I'll leave the location of where I buy it down below in the description box. But I think pink, we're gonna immediately take that away. We don't need purple. I kind of like the, oh, definitely not white. That's a little too boring. Either yellow or this pink. Cutting in real quick just to thank today's sponsor, which is Dossier. They're a company that reproduces classic high-end luxury scents at a fraction of the price, and they do so by cutting the infamous brand tax. I chose 2 scents off the website, and I'm gonna let you in on which are my top 2 favorite. Coming in at number 1 is Floral Violet. This is inspired by Daisy by Marc Jacobs. And then we have Aquatic Peony, which is inspired by Giorgio Armani. So if you're into floral scents, I highly recommend these 2. Floral Violet is my go-to. The amount of compliments I get when I wear this out, it's just very useful and bright, where Aquatic Peony is pretty similar, but it's just like slightly more sophisticated. So I like to wear Aquatic Peony on my date nights. Dossier also has a risk-free system, so it allows your customers to try out different scents before actually committing to them. So if you decide that a scent isn't for you, if you just don't like it, they do offer a 30-day return period. You get a full refund, no questions asked. So here's just a quick snapshot of the bottles that I own. Like I said earlier, I do prefer my floral scents, but they're always adding new scents to the collection. But definitely take advantage of their bundle deals. They do offer up to 25% off and free shipping when you bundle 3 bottles or more. They also came through with a discount code, so you can use Twinelle at checkout to receive 10% off your order. But if you do want the instant gratification, Dossier is now found at Walmart. They carry 6 of their top sellers. I'll leave a link down below to find the closest store to you, but a huge thank you to Dossier for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Let's get back to the thrift flip. I feel like yellow would be the best just because it starts off at the very top. Yeah, that's gonna look so cute. I just finished the collar. How's this looking? It is so cute. I love it. I'm just gonna clean up these strands of the red here. Oh my goodness, it's looking so good. Look at that. Okay, let's move on to both cuffs now. Sewing Sewing and working with nails is such a freaking challenge. It makes me want to chuck my sewing machine out the freaking window. Okay, let's get back to this cuff. It's coming along, but it's just so tight and small that it makes it really hard to work on, but we're nearly there. It's about to connect. Let's keep at it. We finished a cuff. Oh, that took longer than expected. What? I'm on, oh, no. It's the fact that I've done this DIY before, so you'd imagine, you know, I'd be able to get it done pretty quickly. But look at that. I sewed the cuff onto the lace on the inside, so. Oh my goodness, we're nearly there. I'm gonna try to cut those threads, see if it still stays intact. So this is where we're at right now. I'm absolutely loving this. I do want to just finish it off with some sort of pin or brooch right in the center. So I have these that were gifted to me for my birthday, and I think I'm liking the purple one the best, but I do think the moon would be really cute because it has this little faux pearl and star detail. Oh my god, I can't make up my mind, but I think I am leaning more towards purple. I will admit we did have a few hiccups along the way, but she's all done. I did want to just show off my clown one. This was the first one I ever made, and now I have the Sailor Moon one. I love doing this to crew neck sweatshirts. It just makes it super feminine and girly. It's a lot more cohesive with my wardrobe now, so I'm more likely to pull it out and actually wear it. I ended up going with the purple brooch just because I feel like it's most noticeable against the gold, but I can't recommend this enough. If you get anything out of this thrift flip, go get yourself some lace trimming. But we're on thrift flip number 2, and we're gonna revamp my tote bag. It is a little basic right now, so all you're gonna need for this is any sort of tote bag, some more lace trim, so hopefully you're not tired of that yet. And then I just have a lint roller so that I can clean her up because she's covered in lint and fur. Pretty self-explanatory. I just wanna trim it with this lace. So something like boom, boom, boom. I just don't know how I'm gonna sew it exactly, but we'll figure it out. I love it, it's so cute. I couldn't make it to the very end, so I think I'm just gonna hand stitch it. I don't know if this makes any sense, but I was gonna border the tote with lace on the front and the back, but I think I like it just on the front. It's kind of all it really needs. So instead of feeding it into the sewing machine like this, where I have it open on both sides, I think I can just leave it closed and feed it through like this, right? Right? I think it should be okay. You guys, you know what I just figured out? I can't sew it the way I thought I wanted to because then you'll see the white stitching right through it. So, okay, I did make a mistake. Am I gonna seam rip it? No. I think I'm just gonna get a black marker and color that in. And then moving forward, I'm gonna go back to how I was sewing it originally so you don't see the stitches. We have the other side done. It is looking so good. I'm totally loving this. We just have the bottom now. I am still debating whether I want to do the top. Maybe it's overkill, but I still have other little accessories I want to attach to it too. So let's just get to the bottom. I just took it out of the sewing machine and we are doing pretty dang good. Like that is looking hecka cute. Only the sides, well, the corners, I couldn't attach because it's so hard since everything's already sewed together. So I'm just gonna hand stitch it. So I recently got into reworking jewelry, and last time I was in Fashion District, I picked up these star safety pins, and the color reminded me of this thrift flip I had in mind. But I have a few ideas. Make this an accessory and then hang it on one of the straps like that? Or is that just a little too basic? Or we can do something like this. Maybe at the bottom? No, I feel like we have to take up some space up here. I don't know, I'm just gonna have to play around with it. done. Look at her. I'm obsessed with the lace trimming. I'm still a little unsure about the safety pins and the chains, but this is what she's looking like. No stitching, and the little bit that I did, I made sure, where are you? This is where I messed up, but nothing a little black Sharpie can't fix. I totally recommend doing this to all your tote bags. It's awesome what wonders lace trimming can do. Love her. Welcome to day 2. This time around, we are tackling our Valentine's Day inspired items. So I was on Pinterest the other day and I came across this pin here. I absolutely love it. Immediately I thought, come on. I literally have an asymmetrical tank that looks just like that, but we're gonna be using this table runner, this scarf, and I wanna work on black and this red one for now. I kind of want the sleeve to fit like this, and I feel like that's a pretty good length. I thought I was gonna have to take it in here, but I kind of like that. I think we're just gonna snip this off. So something like this. Ooh, I'm loving it. I have the sleeve clipped on together. It was kind of hard just because I don't have like a sleeve pattern that I use, so I feel like it's a bit bulky on the shoulder, but I feel like it's gonna look good. So let's get sewing. I don't know what kind of stitch I should be using, but I'm thinking maybe a zigzag just to make sure a lot of threads are covered. So let's give that a try. We did it, a moment of truth. Let's see if this came out good. Oh my gosh, y'all. I swear it's not COVID. I'm choking on my own spit. This is looking so good. So good. It's kind of giving me Freaky Friday. So now let's go ahead and move into embroidering this. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna slap on a heart. Yeah, this thing's so heavy. Let's get embroidering. I need red thread. Let's see. We have the hoop locked in. I do feel like it's maybe a little too much off to the side, but you know what? I just want to get started with this already. So I want to do hearts. There's a whole bunch of different designs. Ooh, that one is so cute. Why don't we try this hollow one? Embroidery machines are so freaking awesome. Look at how cute this turned out. It does feel a little empty, especially in the center, but for now I think we're just gonna leave her like this. Y'all, I'm really out here making some cute ass clothes. Look at this. I could not be any happier. This came out just the way I wanted to, and surprisingly, an embroidery machine is so easy to use. It does do most of the work for you. So if there's one thing I highly suggest is getting an embroidery machine. But I was a little nervous that it was gonna be off to the side, but the boobies are in place. It is right smack in the middle. It's perfect. I'm totally gonna rock this on Valentine's Day, but I also love that the arm that isn't covered shows off all my tattoos. I love it. It's a good combo of like 90s Y2K with the fuzziness, and then the color combo is giving very alternative. I'm just super obsessed, but let's move on to our second top now. We are gonna use this table runner. I don't know how I'm gonna make a sleeve out of this, but I'm ready for the challenge. Here's a second shirt. This one fits a little bit too tight. It's like digging into my underarms, but this is a goal. I want to add a sleeve, maybe something that's flared. I don't have a pattern for it, so I'm not entirely sure how you connect the shoulder, but we're just gonna try our best and get cutting. Just kidding, we're actually gonna start with embroidering it first since I already have the machine out. So I'm thinking another heart, just a different design. I think I still wanna do the scalloped one, just full. Let's just do this one. Look at her, she came out so cute. We do have a little, you know, a lot of pulls actually, but it's all right. Let's work on this sleeve now. I'm just gonna quickly look up what a sleeve pattern looks like, and then I'll freehand mine. All right, y'all, moment of truth. I just finished the sleeve. I feel like the stitching might be very noticeable. Oh yeah, I'm okay with that though. Wait, how am I doing this? Oh, it came out so good. I love it. Look at this. And we do have a slight flare sleeve. Okay, let's try her on then. She is all done. Can you believe this was a table runner? Look at how clean it looks. Although I will admit the shirt was already tight to begin with, so adding a sleeve kind of feels a little suffocating, but it's all right. Also, I'm just really proud of this sleeve because I winged this. I just looked at a sleeve pattern image on Google and I was able to get exactly what I wanted. Both tops only took me 2 hours and 30 minutes to make, so if you have a spare hour and 15 minutes, I highly suggest trying this out yourself. You could also save yourself some time if you don't have an embroidery machine. Just buy some patches that you can iron on. It's a sleeve that's most time consuming, but I still have a few more tanks available, so off camera I'm probably gonna make a few more and then give them away on Instagram, so go ahead and check me out. I am Twinelle_. But hopefully these thrift flips served as some sort of inspiration. But here's a quick little recap. I'm so happy with everything. Also, I totally forgot to mention, I do have an extra embroidery machine, so if you are wanting one, hit me up. I can give you a good price. Also, if you do have any further questions on how I completed a project, just DM me on Instagram. I'll try my best to explain it. But other than that, let me know which thrift flip was your favorite. As always, y'all, I do post videos at least once a week. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!